Nafasi mingi sana. Taongea juu ya maneno machache. Number one, wanabunge oi. Leo nimeona kwa gazeti serikali ya Ruto and this surrogate is asking the Europeans, international community from the West region, I mean, to sanction Raila from traveling to Europe. Honorable Samuel Ruto, there is a very narrow assertion, and that is daydreaming. Raila Odinga is an international figure. Raila has conducted a lot of symposiums across the world, and the people of Europe are in need of Raila Amolo Odinga. You cannot compromise Raila Amolo Odinga because he's making the Azimio rallies to actually agitate for the rights of Kenyans who voted Raila Amolo Odinga last year election. Raila Amolo Odinga is doing what exactly the Constitution requires. Our Chapter 4 allows freedom of assembly, peaceful demonstration and picketing. Even in the Europe where you don't want Raila Amolo Odinga to go to, if you go to House of Commons, there are some demonstration and peaceful demonstration and peaceful picketing before the House of Commons in Europe. There's demonstration before the House of Congress in the United States of America. And therefore, you cannot sanction Raila Amolo Odinga from accessing the Europe, because he's doing exactly what the Constitution wants. He's doing exactly what is happening even in the Europe. Number two, Honorable Samuel Ruto, currently you are vetting the appointment of the chief administrative secretaries, a position that do not have any portfolio in this Constitution, a position that is a duplicate of the work that is supposed to be done by the permanent secretaries, or rather the principal secretaries. Mr. Honorable Samuel Ruto, our economy is at catch-22. Our economy is between a rock and a hard place. We need to husband our revenues. We need to use our revenues prudently. And therefore, there's no need of spending extra 17 billion Kenya money to pay positions that do not have portfolio. Recently, Law Societies of Kenya took a petition in the Court of Appeal. To dismiss the appointment of chief administrative secretaries because they are very unconstitutional and they do not have portfolio. Honorable Samuel Ruto, do not make such appointment because they are constitutional. Gachagua, you are making a very narrow views, or rather you are in fond of spewing petty politics. Ati unasema Raila Amolo Odinga alirogo uhuru. Look at kind of words that are coming out of your mouth. You are the first person in this nation who is in a very big office but is very confused. You are very literate. You are being haunted by people you killed at Molo. When you are a DO, you killed people and grabbed their lands in the Molo lands. You are the Mchawi. You are the witchcraft. Honorable Gachagua, such office needs someone who has got what you call vagary or idiosyncratic variables, a quality in a leader that can lead the nation with integrity, with national values and principles of governance. So, Honorable Gachagua, stop being petty, stop being vindictive, stop being confused. You are a deputy president in this nation before we eject you out of that office. Nikimalizia, Sonko was denied not to travel out of this nation based on very flimsy grounds. Honorable Samuel Ruto, at this particular moment, you don't need to focus on stopping or rather denying Kenyans to travel out of this nation. but focus on how you can aggressively transform this economy, because the economy is completely destitute because of the poor economic model that has been rolled out by your government. Honorable Samuel Ruto, at this juncture, you need to focus on how you can change the lives of Kenyans. You need to focus on how you can give subsidies that you scrapped off that were given by the previous government. Honorable Samuel Ruto, at this particular moment, you need to actually subsidize fee both the secondary schools, the universities, and even the other tertiary levels of learning. You need to reduce the cost of living. We need to afford hunger. Don't focus on Sonko. Don't focus on the issue of Sonko to travel out of this nation. Don't focus. Don't request the West or the Europe to stop Raila Odinga from traveling to Europe. That is petty. You are in the midst of turmoil. You are in the middle of confusion, Honorable Samuel Ruto. You need to change this nation before revolution is yet to come. Very soon, we are moving to State House. We are marching to State House to eject Ruto out of that office because he has failed drastically. He has failed literally to perform his function. We are ejecting Ruto. We are removing Ruto because he's very confused. He's very narrow-minded. He's focusing on parochial politics, politics of pettiness, instead of focusing on sophisticated political debate that can transform this nation. Honorable Samuel Ruto, we are coming for you and we shall eject you out of that office. Thank you, Media.